Okay, let's see here. I think we're good now. So I'm going to try and turn RCT back on. And if I do this, oh, not that, and do that. Yes, that's it. All right, that worked. So we're gonna have to flip back and forth a little bit here. Um, but we are now finally into Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. Um, so proper introduction time. Hi, I'm STT, also known as SkyNero19. Hope everyone's been having a good week so far. Um, it's been a long weekend for me, and it's made my week kind of tired or tiring. Not I've been tired through the week, so when it comes down to the afternoons and evenings, I just want to take it easy, and it's been so long since I've played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I thought that would be a good way to spend several hours tonight. So, I don't even know if we have saved parts. I didn't think so, because I changed computers at some point. So we're just gonna start new. Um, and yeah, let's start with the classic. All right. We'll pause as we go into build here. Oh, hang on. Okay, we're gonna be interesting. Can I build while I'm paused? Honestly, I forget. We need to rotate. Oop, what did I just do? What? Oh, that's not what I meant. I didn't even know I could do that. This is the new. Oh, good lord. Mission development. All right, we're just gonna. Don't need that up for now. I don't think. Do I want to? It's not letting me change it. It's been forever since I last played this game, so we're going to just kind of okay. Let's see. I don't want transport, gentle, roller coasters, water ride. Wait, they don't have thrill rides. Just the general thrill rides is an option in here. That's odd. Okay. Um, and I have to use. All right. That's. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. All right, I don't have to use W. I don't have to use the arrow keys to move everything around. Although this is now backwards a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, I can just also push the side of the screen. Okay. Okay, we are doing all right here. Let's start building, I guess. Um, First thing, don't have anything in development. Oh, we don't have an info stall yet, but let's put yeah, we're gonna put a bathroom right near the front. Just so that people. Oh, and we are now unpaused. Bu- 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 Little for the bathrooms, and we will read. Now I'm mean. I'm not gonna be mean. Let's not be mean. I don't need the help there. I'm familiar with enough. That back. Scenery's fine. We're not gonna worry about it too much. Actually, what I'm gonna do to make this food court a bit better, we're going to actually do this. So, that wasn't the smartest thing I could have done there. That was not the smartest thing I could have done. I could have spaced them out slightly more. Oh my lord! All right, let's stop with these help things. That's getting annoying. We're going to burgers. Just a little bit more. Same price throughout the park. Sodas. Oop, nope. Cross from the burgers. Sodas for $1.50, same price at the park. And some cotton candy. over as a snack. And then on all of these, we are going to again put extra benches for people to sit at and eat. Cotton candy, $1. All right, we need to give them some basic rides to start with. Very basic, not a water thing. Not thrill, we don't want to. We'll start off with our little slide here. Rotate the view. What do I want to look at? I want to look. Yes, this will do. So we want entry here. We'll put exit here. Sorry, little squirrel, you're going away. We want to paint it, not particularly. Go. And what we're going to do is we're going to, I want to put, where do I think the haunted house will be fun behind it. We're going to have to get rid of a tree somewhere. No, we actually won't. And we'll put some extra trees back in as well. We'll make this happen. Do I want to put music in the haunted house? I don't think so. Not here. Wait, hold on now. We'll just let people in. And yeah, I want to put some scenery in to somewhat. That's not the right thing here. Here we are. I think that's no. What are those trees that we have just showing at the moment? The regular old thing. I mean, that's. Here we are. This guy. We're going to hide it off just a little bit so that we're not scaring the kids on the slide. I'm not going to put the merry-go-round in simply because I don't feel like having that noise. Instead, put this guy in. Let's see. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Should have thought this through a little better. Should have thought this through a little better. We'll put them on opposite sides for better load, unload. Path like that. And here we're going to do a little bit more this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess. We'll send this out. Yeah. And I think now, with that said, let's open all, open all, open all, and open the park. And that's still kind of noisy, but we'll let that be. It's time to start building our first coasters. We'll start with something easy. Do I want a simple little guy? Chocolate log, that sounds like a good way to start, just to have it. You're gonna want to probably do this. How far back? Let's put it back so that there's room to do other stuff. Oh wait, it's got path in front of it. I wanna hang on. So it has path. Can I raise this at all? That would be fun to raise it and like just put it here. Actually, with that said, let's try that out. If we landscape, wait, where's our landscaping? Landscaping, here we are. We landscape this up like so, just because we can. You know what, just to make it look a little better, we'll do this. Not that high, because we want it just at a 2. Let's build that chocolate log. Put it here. Too high for supports. Oh, alright, fine. We'll rotate and just put it over here. Let's see, how far... We can't put it all the way back. We'll do that. Just so that we have a little more space to work with it. Absolutely raising the prices. We have a looping roller coaster now. That'll be great. Let's put this 2 trains at 10 cars per train. Sure, let's go to testing. Meantime, we're going to fix this all up. So I want it this way. And we're gonna want... How do we want to split things up otherwise? We can put more thrill rides over here. In which case... We're gonna do this. This is gonna be just viewing and benches. Oh, we've got a block break system. Hang on a minute. If we do, then let's... I don't know about that. I feel like that could have been engineered better. But he's going to move out of this block break, and that'll go... Okay, well enough. That's well enough. It's a high, high, medium. Okay, let's open it. Make sure we get some benches all around so people can sit. Chocolate log. Let's see how we can theme that up. Chocolate log. We don't have much in the way of scenery here, unfortunately. So I guess we'll let it be for now. Okay, we're... I forgot we have to balance money here. So ride construction, that cost us a fair amount. Oh, we probably need to get some handymen now. Yep. And your duties, don't worry about the gardens. We'll hire another one, and again, don't worry about gardens. We need some trash bins. Trash bins that like at intersections. And I should have put some trash bins here in the food court area. But I don't really have any good spots for them at the moment. That's okay. How do we got? You are making a good amount per hour. So who isn't making us good money? Like, what's the problem over here? 238 per hour. What are people thinking about it? It's great, more thrilling. I see someone saying good value. Instantly more expensive. Good value. Instantly more expensive. Good value, yeah. Oh, you're a thrill ride. Of course you're going to be worth more. Alright. So the question now is, let's balance some more of our stuff here. Cash minus loan. Oh, I've got a loan to pay off. I forgot about that. Park value, instantly great. Weekly profit. Well, I'm not losing a lot of money. I'm still losing money, though. Normal funding. Let's go minimum for now. Try to save some money. So landscaping, let's not worry about landscaping too much. Ride tickets, great. Research, loan interest. We can pay off some of the loan. We need to be making a lot more on ride tickets, though. Now, with the stats on this thing, I think we can raise the price up, right? Great, 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 great. Okay, no one's saying it's a great good value, so I don't want to bump it too much. Hello, I heard a ding, ding, ding. Wolfie Buff, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you along. Let's see if we can bump this up a little bit. Stream on here too sometimes. Awesome, I have to check you out. I will make sure to follow you when I get around to it after stream here. Let's see, what can I do? What can I do now? Now we've got the looping roller coaster. Now there should be one really simple design here that should be relatively cheap. The Stingray turbine costs about 4,000. Let's not worry about the scenery. Still about 2,000. I can make a better something than that. Stingray is about 3. Now Stingray is fun. I remember making different Stingrays for myself previously, but let's go with just making a custom design and see what happens here. Can I raise... Well, that's how I zoom in and out. Okay, great. I want to just, get something off the ground here. Sky that you were live. Yeah, I do love the blue sky notifications when things are live. I think that's been a really great addition feature that they have. It just helps a lot for visibility and such. Alright, let's do this. Even out, and now let's station. Get rid of those. Is that going to get rid of that scenery? It does not. Okay. I'm going to instead... we're going to do a launch something here, is my idea. Or at least a boomerang style thing. So let's... That's as far as I can go. That's the edge of the park. Let's give a little bit longer on the station, and then we can have fun. We're going to put a loop right over the path here. We're going to go to the left, yes. Now let's see, we're at a +1 here, that's a +1 there. So we can't turn around without doing a little bit of upright. And that is just exactly right back down to the height we were. We are getting in between these trees. Can we snake through the trees without destroying either one? S-bend to the left. We can. Oh, that's going to give us some interesting Gs, but that's okay. As we once again... I don't have enough money for it. That's fine. We'll make do. We'll wait. We're on a profit whatever at the moment. Let's see. Because, yes, our roller coaster is making us bank. Although it's slow. New ride info kiosk. Oh, we were waiting for that. We'll need to do that in a moment. You know what? Let's bulldoze some of this for the moment. Make an info kiosk, because that always helps. No, build info kiosk. We want that to be like in a corner. Yes, right there. Park map, a buck. Maximize umbrella price. See, here's the thing. You always maximize your umbrella prices, because once it rains, everyone wants an umbrella. So there we go. Same price throughout the park. Open. Alright, let's now go back to building our roller coaster. Because we need it to actually complete. We can still do that. Oh, I'm now back to that. That's fine. Waiting on the money to come here. Umbrella! Ella. Oh, here comes the rain! Here comes the rain! We're about to make bank on these umbrellas here. There we go. There we go. Come on, y'all. Give us them 20s. Give us them 20s. Twist back. Alright, and that should be high enough. Complete our ride. Alright, so now we have that continuous circuit. Reverse incline launch shuttle. That's what we're going for. Lift hill, get the lift hill fast as we can. Alright, now we test. Oh, entrance. Ah, right. Entrance and exit. I forgot. Alright, so what are we gonna do with the entrance and exit here? Feel like, yeah, we're gonna make the entrance over here so you snake around. Exit on the other side so that it's easy to get out. And we're gonna have to re-landscape things to get around that, but now we can test. I'm worried about the lateral G's for the most part. That's back and forth quite a bit, but I don't think that's awful. Okay, I think that works. 4.7 vertical G's. That's probably right here on the first way through. Another high, medium. Awesome. Yes, we are gonna make this a nice coaster. It takes a while. I could have built it shorter. 45 seconds is kind of long, but we'll make do. I want to get it. Oh, how do we? Okay. Oh, that is actually quite a bad place for the entrance. That is actually a very bad place for the entrance. Okay. So we need to okay, fine. Entrance. We need to move the entrance to be... Why is it not doing what I want it to do? Entrance here? Okay, let's do that. That'll give us space. I built myself into a corner here. Alright, so that means we need to put everything on this side. We need to put everything on this side. exit. We're going to make the exit over here. Alright, before we test it again, we've already done testing. We don't need to do more testing. Let's do 1, 2, 3. We need to give space for the exit to also come out. Alright, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's probably pretty good for this, so I'm going to... Actually, let's do a nice, raised path here. And this is where our landscaping is going to come back in. Landscaping, I said. Anyway, that's fine, that's fine. Yes, let's do this. There we go. Actually, that probably should have been just this, because now that looks quite nice. Let's do this again. Build it back out this way. Like that. Now we can open this. There we go. And we don't need to name this. We're going to be really simple here. This is our new Twist and Shout. This one, I think it'll be fun to get some music going. Oh, I can't pick? There's rock style. I do like that. I think the modern goes well, though. Although I can't hear it. Oh well. Alrighty. There's line there. Let's put some benches so that people are allowed to be sick on this ride. One more one of those. Oh, they love it, they love it. Let's pay off some of our loan. Because the next thing to do would be to build like a big wooden coaster, I think. And I might want to change the queue line here, because that's way too long for that ride. It's way too long of a queue line. How many squares does it move when another train goes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. With how many it is, I'm gonna get rid all the way over to here when we get the next chance. There, okay, that's good. Because now we can build this out, like, to the edge of the park. And give us something a little bit more to do. Now, what was our goal again? 250 guests with a park rating of at least 600. Well, all we have to do is maintain this all the way till the end of the year. And we can do that pretty easily, I think. But of course, you want to do more. You want to do more. So, we'll make a lake somewhere soon. Oh, actually, let's see here. Let's put another throw ride in. Let's rotate it. Now, if we have 1, 2, I forget how many people this thing holds. do that. Thrill rides are $2, I would think. Alright, how much did I make the other one? Pirate ship. Pirate ship's $250. We're making our scrambler like $250 as well. Let's now make our pads. So this one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As we can. And we're gonna do a little one of those. This. That way our info kiosk is nice and surrounded. Let's open. Oh, we can test it. We're just gonna open it. People will like it. Alright, Twist and Shout. What do people think of it? Great, great, great. Can't afford. Great, great, great. Well, unfortunately, because this map comes from the original RCT, we will not be able to get the cash register. No, the ATM option. There we go. Won't be able to do that, which is unfortunate, but should be alright. So the next big thing... Ooh, they're making a log flume. That's nice. But we gotta build a big wooden coaster. And we could do one of these pre-mades. Pre-mades are definitely expensive. Like okay, so Microphobia is the cheapest one so far at like 6,000 bucks. We've got the log flume, nice. Yeah, so Microphobia would be the cheapest. And it is, so it's a 674 basically. What do we have otherwise? 673, okay. 654. So we want something a little more extreme. We don't quite have the money to make one of the pre-mades, so we can make our own. And we'll try to make it extreme. Because there was like a 7,000 one. Ooh. Wow, that one's actually a lot more intense than I would have expected. The excitement is not high. I want something with excitement more than intensity. And isn't super expensive. Is anything going to do that for me here? Probably not. Not in the pre-mades. Yeah, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Just going to have to do it ourselves. So with what we've done with our path here already, actually let's get rid of those. So what we can do is make this coast... Ooh, wow, we've actually a lot of space to go under Chocolate Log, don't we? No, okay, so there's the edge. Those we can't do much for, so we'll start here. Because we're going to go both under and over Chocolate Log with an out and back layout, is what I'm thinking here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's as long as we can go. We're just gonna start there. And, okay, we're reaching the edge of the park here. That's okay. We'll... Ah! We can do that. Hang on. Okay, yeah, that leaves us a little squinched. So that went from -1 to 14, so then a similar lift would get us from 14 to 29. So we are looking at... Okay, so here's the problem I'm seeing right now. If we do a drop and then come back up, we'd have to do a turn at a low elevation, and that would be really intense, which we don't necessarily want to do. Pirate ship... Oh, I need mechanics! Heck, I need mechanics. Forgot to get mechanics. And also, on that note, we need to change the check-in time. Let's check in every 20 minutes for these things. There, okay. That should be a bit better. Let's get back to building this. Now we can twist with this model. So if I want to, we can just twist right off the bat and do some a little bouncing around, but I do want to see how close we can get over here. If we just drop like a rock. Okay, we'll actually get to go back up a fair amount. So 29, we get back up to 25 in theory. All right, let's do our little twist. Yeah, there we go. How do I want to do this? So we're doing a general sort of out and back layout. Actually, yeah, let's keep it straight. I want to get that pop of airtime right away, so we're gonna do that. And then come back down. We're just gonna start with several of these. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's fine. We can always also take out more loan if we want to, but we're gonna have our fun. Especially since the umbrellas help us do some fun stuff there. Because on the return trip, we're going to actually start sneaking in and under all of our existing structure here, because that's where some of the excitement from wooden coasters comes from, without adding a ton of intensity. We could also add some excitement by actually like going down into the ground, I guess. Which would involve some landscaping. I have space over here. We could add 2 more slots. We can add 2 more slots. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's actually going quite low. I wonder if it'd be better to make a tunnel right here. Just a very quick little tunnel. Yeah, very tiny little tunnel. We'll smooth it out later. Now we do our twist right up against the edge of the park. Lovely, lovely. And we do it again. this to go down, this to go up. Now from here on out, I think that's enough of the tunneling. So we'll even things out. And we're going to go up to... So I want to now go underneath. Yes. Okay, now here's the thing. Hopefully we'll burned off enough speed at this point that we can do quick bank. Oh, that's going to hurt, though. I don't think I want to do that. So, with that said, we're underneath the ride now. There we go. Getting rid of some trees, but that's okay. Getting rid of a lot of the trees, but we'll make do. What we really want is to give something that we can go in and under and around with. And we are now slightly lower than we were before, which is fine. And we're going to stay up, stay up. And right here, we're going to put a photo session. Not right here, actually. Because I think what I want to do is have a fun little roundabout over the other ride here. Do I have... Wait. We do the 1, 2, 3. We're going over here. We should be able to still just do it. And we're done with the first scenario. Great. Again, first scenario, really easy. The question is, how much fun can we have finishing this ride? And then, of course, seeing... Don't even just land wooden roller coaster, baby. Seeing how well we can make this ride. Oh, I think, hang on, I think there's a ghost testing mode that we can try to do. Or that might be in, Open RCT. Yeah, that's in Open RCT. Alright, never mind that. But here we are, sneaking our way through this other ride, which is precisely what I want. Wooden Wild Mouse is now available to us. And actually, Spiral Slide 1 has broken down. Since we've completed the scenario already, I'm just going to take out more loan and go in to try finishing this ride. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. I want to do this instead. Bunny hop, we're gonna bunny hop. That doesn't work. Why does that not work? We are too close to the ride. That makes sense. Now if we just do this, we can. Let's bank it just so we're safer. Okay, can't do that. Still a little too short on. There we go. That's what I want to see. Now that one height is going to be what I want to kind of keep around, I think. Let's see, because over here we have made it up to an 8. 21, 17, 16, 12, 8, 8. Yeah, let's not try to go much higher than a 6 at this point. So we've now done our little bunny hop, bunny hop. Oh, we're not quite where I think I'm supposed to be. You know, that's okay, that's okay. Stay in this curve. Oh, nope. Flatten but curved. Straight down, stay curved. Yes. So now what we're going to do is come down to ground level for once. Which I can barely see at this point. Another little bunny hop. That goes immediately under the lift hill. We don't want that just yet. And now that's in the way. Fine. Let's do another little bunny hop here. Oh, we can't because that's going to be in the way. Oh, this actually, I think, will be a great photo. Let's do it. Photo op there. Then we do some wiggle, 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 wiggle. Because that's here. That's exactly where I want it to be. Okay. So now here we're going to do one last tunnel. Because we can. Actually. Hopefully that doesn't screw me over here. And we're going to probably want to put some brakes in there. Well, hang on. How far beneath can we go? Oh, we absolutely need some brakes, like right there. Brakes, brakes. We gotta do that, and we're done. We're gonna put the entrance and the exit. We're gonna put, on this side, I think. No, not on the same side. We're gonna put them on opposite sides. 3 6-car trains. Let's test. Now the big question here is, does this train make it over every hill? And we don't need to do that. It's going to be a long ride. Oh, I should use the faster... Hang on. Oh, you know what? Hang on. We messed that up. I'm going to have to let it go all the way through when we're done. We've got 7 miles per hour here. Each hill is progressively lower than the last, so... Ooh, that almost didn't make it! Well, I'm glad I'm lowering the heights on these. Once it has people in it, that should be easier to go through. Okay, oh, that's gonna be fine. Yeah, that works. Data starts logging when the next train leaves the station. Yeah, because I messed it up while I was working on it. Anyway, while that's going, let's build our queue line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think will be a good... Yeah. We've got rain coming here. Now we're going to want this to be a long, somewhat winding exit path so that we can put things on it. Do we have stats yet? No results yet, but we're about to get results. Lots of that. Alright, what do we see here? 4.6 max positive or negative ones. Oh, the intensity is very high. Oops! What's the problem with that? Safest park in the country. What about this makes it super intense? I can usually get... Okay, maybe that? Huh. That first peak at almost 5 Gs at the bottom of that hill seems to be the problem. Alright, well then I'm not going to make it super expensive. It's going to be cheaper, because it's not going to have as many people riding otherwise. We'll open it. I'm sure there will be people who say it's too intense for them, which, fine, that is fair. But there are people going on. So that was not a super successful thing because the intensity got so high. And actually my incitement wasn't that great. It's only a 6.3. Almost 9 seconds of airtime. I guess maybe this highest drop with that, with the high G-force there, maybe just wasn't what we needed here. I wanted to build it with a lot of interaction with itself, because that's usually where some good excitement numbers come from. But yeah, I guess I overdid it. Overdid it. Anyway, we did succeed in the thing. I'll have to do a little bit better at making one of these coasters, because it's not getting huge ridership at the moment. It's making profit. It's making profit per hour. Which, sure, too intense for me. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. So we'll have to probably give like an advertising campaign for it to get people to come. But cool. Pause that, save it. I'm gonna call that V1, because that is the first save on this file, apparently. Alright, let's go for another park. Oh, I love Dynamite Dunes! Wait, so it says it's completed. Oh, so everything has been completed. So it does remember my previous playthroughs. But it doesn't have my old save files. I mean, that makes sense. I have all these check marks. Alright, well, what I don't have is a check mark over... Oh, this thing. You know what? 1,300 guests. A park rating of 1,600 isn't bad, but keeping guests in the park is tough. We're gonna have to mosey our way up to that difficulty level. What shall we do to kind of get up there? Trinity Islands is tough. That's a 3-year thing. Let's go for a 2-year challenge here. Oh, this thing! Okay. What shall we do? Oh. Peer into a thriving attraction. We've got 2 years to get at least 600 guests here. So we'll start. What do we have available for us, first off? Popcorn bathrooms, okay. Research. Don't need transport or gentle. Again, lower funding to start with. I don't think we need to worry about stuff for a while. Because, okay, we've got boats, which people are going to love. We don't have some great coasters for starting something like this. Alright, well, let's... You know, where's the park edge? Ooh, we can go all the way out here, apparently. You just can't get right up against whatever. We're going to start here. Because I think with this park, the thing that really helps is just building verticality. So I'm going to try to make sure to add just an entire other level of these piers underneath the starting piers. So if we start this here, make this, and yes, thrill rides, we're going for 250. Twist 1, no, we are calling you Whirlpool. We're going to try to theme everything, which means you can't be this color. You want not a canvas, log cabin, classic, abstract. We're going to make you wooden. Yes, wooden sounds good. Blue with white. That's kind of a really deep blue. That looks a little better. Yeah, it's too bright. We'll go with that. Can I do a better entrance? Castles, jungles, log cabin. That's a little better. Let's build. Next to it, we are going to do this. New. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't go there. 5, 6. I think 7 will do. There. That's the start for that. And right next to it, we're also going to build our boat structure over here. Boats, boats. Now we can't go there, we can go here. So we want... The thing with the boats is that if you have the... Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to have you launch... Yeah. Launch toward the gate. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do. So literally what we're going to do. We're going to put the entrance over here and the exit over here. Path is just path. And the boat entrance, we're going to do that. Actually, no. Let's go the other way. Yeah, that's better. The boats are going to be cheap. Actually, no. There's a lot of boating you can do. We're going to actually make that a little bit more expensive. Now the question is, how do we make sure all of our shops are where we want them to be? We're actually going to make the shops. The bathroom is literally right under the pier. I don't mind that. Bathrooms are always free. And see, the entrance to this lower pier at the moment is down on this side. So we want to make all of the things next to it. Cotton candy, $1.50. Ice cream. Again, $1.50. That's not ice cream, that's fruity ices. Excuse me. Popcorn, popcorn. Or that's not popcorn, that's fries. Fries are $2. Nope, fries are $2.50. Inflation, y'all. Here's our soda. $2. That should be a good start, I think. There's all our 5 stalls, 2 rides. Open all, open all, open all, open. Okay. Got all that going. Now this park is a great one to have, well, first off, like a Ferris wheel for one. Hey, can you go above? Yeah. Like that. That looks pretty good, but I can't build you. Oh, you can go there. Wait, so you can do a 4, but you can't do a 5? Right, exit and way. I mean, sure. But if you can go here, then I'm not understanding why you couldn't do better stuff otherwise. But you know what? I'm not going to argue. So the Ferris wheel holds 32 passengers. Oh, you only take 2 at a time. And again, we're going to actually go... Let's make the whole park have this nice themed color to it. White and Lee. All right, we'll let you have a little darker color scheme if you want on that. Meantime, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. We don't want to make them think it's actual. There we go. I like that better. Ferris wheel, $1.50, open. Oh, testing? No, just open, please. And let's build our merry-go-round somewhere nearby here. We're gonna put the merry-go-round in the gentler side of things. Let's go all the way out to the corner of the park, because merry-go-rounds are annoying like that. Hang on. We need to make it easy for the boats to get back in, so I can't make the merry-go-round too close. So let's do that. Merry-go-round, $1.50. Traditional fairground organ style music, yes. And we take this out over here. And we do this. For that. Hang on, how much does the merry-go-round hold? Merry-go-round holds 16 passengers. Alright, so 1, 2. Oh, hang on. It's misbehaving. 4, 5, 6. That works. Open. Alright, now where the thrill rides are, this is where we're going to start building our coasters. So what kind of coasters do we want? There's a mini roller coaster, juniors, and the wooden wild mouse. We're in a carnival thing. I think the wild mice kind of makes sense. Let's not do the scenery with them. Now, can we... Ooh. Oh, interesting. Going under and over everything. I actually quite like that. Now, let's hope we can manage with the entrance and exit. I'm having trouble even seeing the entrance over there. Can we build? We can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So wait. There. That actually works quite nicely. Perfect! I like it. Cheesy mice, test run, please. We're gonna repaint you again. Okay, so those have to be white, yes. Oh, canvas tent. Yeah, that works. And the mice themselves, I mean, they're mice. Let's make them white, a little bit of blue. Where's our blue? That's better. And actually, let's do A. Let's reverse that. No, no. We need to have the blue there. Lighter blue, that works. The station, something about the station is still... I still see a bunch of orange that didn't change, even though some of it did. That's a little weird, but we'll run with it. Medium, medium, low. Not crazy. So we'll only make this cost 5. So we open it. And now we need to get our handyman. Oh, and you all... Hang on. Handymen get light blue. Mechanics get the darker blue. The fact that we got a pre-made to kind of fit in both going over and under our path, I'm actually really happy with that, you know? I think our boats are having trouble, but I'm not gonna be too mad about that. I'm never happy with boats. So yeah, we'll run with that. Alright, now let's check our park. Rating is good. 140 some guests. The goal is 600. So we just need to keep building rides. That is the long and short of it. We just need to keep building rides, because rides attract guests. Let's go for a junior. Again, we're not worried about the scenery. We need something that's a little bit more intense without being super expensive. So, I mean, the Mango Muncher will work. It's more intense than our mouse is. Still not great, but it is relatively cheap. Can we get this in? Now, here's the thing. It's not going in anywhere. I might need to delete piers in order to get this to work. But it's too high for supports if we go over one of the existing piers. So what I'm going to do, let's get rid of some of these paths. Okay. Now let's try to build our Mango Muncher here. No scenery, just the coaster. And yes, just the coaster works. And how can we do this in a way that... Is there a better way to squeeze it in? I think we can manage that. Ooh, we can do... Ooh, okay. That actually gets us over other rides and off the water. So that's 3,500. So if we take out loan... Alright, we gotta do this. Now here's just 3,000. 3.5, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. And again, color scheme now. Now it's called Mango Muncher. Let's give it a little mango look on the cars. Okay, so set the testing. Build our paths. So that's at a 4. We need it to be a 3. Oh, that's That's not gonna work. Can we go up? We can't. Okay, so. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, what that means is we need, okay, this. If those people would get off of that square, that would be nice. That would be nice. I need to move that square out of the way. Alright, so we need a longer one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to make this entrance as close to the front of the park as we can. Actually, that was just dumb of me to rotate as much as I did there. 7, 8, 9. Can't, because the park edge is right there. I built myself into a corner. Or did I? I did. I very much did. Fine. We won't put it as far as we can in front of the park. I need 24 bucks just to build this footpath here. Please, I need some money. Merry-go-round 1 has broken down. Lovely. Alright. Just give me a little bit more cash here, please. Thank you. Let me finish this darn footpath. There. Open it. Now, Cheesy Mice, how are you doing with profit per hour? That's pretty good. What are people's thoughts? It was great, not while it's raining. That's fair. Oh, are we researching stalls? We are. Okay. Okay, mechanic is dealing with the merry-go-round. That's good. Now, we haven't had many, like, new research stuff. We got the log flume recently. That's actually nice for a park like this. Log flume should be coming up soon, but we just need to keep building rides. So, let's build a mini. Just a mini. All of those are relatively expensive. So what we're going to do, we're just going to build a custom here. I'm going to come out here. 1, 2, 3. I don't have 4 to work with, so if we build it up, we have that option there. But if we build it up, it's running right against the path, and we can't build to it easily. So that's an issue. Oh, let's go fix that path now. Yes. This path. Doing that. And as that is a more intense coaster, let's put some these around it. So, okay, we have one entrance over here and exit over here. One entrance and exit over here. Entrance a little bit over and exit there. So what we don't want is to get people lost just trying to explore the pier. And we do need something more intense over here. So we'll put the roller coaster over here. We'll put the log flume over here. And the log flume will actually have at water level. So let's build our log flume. Splash mine. Again, don't include scenery. Is this something we can build? Is it? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we've got like nothing popping up for what it will work. So no, we're not doing that. What does it do? It goes up, kind of over and around, up, down. Yeah, I can do better than that. So here's the edge. Hang on. We've got an edge like this. Alright, so here's where we are on the water level. Now for water rides like the log flume, the station is not what determines how many you get. It's just the simple length of the ride. So we're going to have a pretty short station here. And then we will get... Oop, okay, now it's too high for supports. So that is one issue with building completely over the water. You're not going to get a bunch of height on this. That's okay. We're going to drop down a little bit, go over this. Come right down. And then come right back up. I think. And we need more money now. Since we don't have like a big money-making roller coaster, this all kind of tracks. We'll do one last up and down. Hang on, reverser. There's a backwards section. We can go higher than that. Let's see. If we want an on-ride photo section, where would that make the most sense? Probably, like, right over here. There we go. Go up to 6. We've already burned through all of that money still. Oh, we are just like one section short of trying to get everything reversed back the way it needs to be. Okay, hang on. I guess we'll just leave this up at 5. Now we reverse everything back. There we go. Entrance. Actually, the entrance... actually, no, we're fine as it is. So here's the problem. I'm now going to be interrupting the underneath pier section. Test it. Oh my. That'll all get set up soon enough. As I said, the number of logs on the log flume is not based on the station length, it's based on the total length. And some of these are just going to now be backwards because they extended past the last reverser section. So that'll be interesting. I do need to start building our path here, so Unfortunately, this lower pier is going to have a dead end where this log flume is, which is unfortunate. And do we want this to connect at the lower level or at the upper level? I think I want this to connect to the upper level. 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should do it, I think. Medium, medium, low, that's fine. Again, photos. Let's make money on the photos. And maybe half of that on there. Open. So that should be alright. Let's see here. How are my park finances going? Ride running costs are in about $100. Wait, what's going into my landscape? Oh, is that the paths? The paths? Yeah, paths of landscaping. Ride tickets. Ride tickets are going okay. Versus ride running costs. But I'd love to be making more. Now, at some point, these logs should be loading backwards because of how everything lined up. They really are shooting up almost right to the top of that, aren't they? That's pretty good. Okay, now these people are going up backwards. We've reached the backwards section of the ride. Oh, they just went straight through that reverser without reversing. Okay. I thought they would have slowed down more by then, but I guess not. That reverser is just useless. So you either get a forward log or a backward log, and it just flips at one point in the middle of the ride. Oopsies. Okay, but we need to get more rides built so that we can attract more customers. Another water ride. No, that's not going to get us customers. Well, okay, let's get the last water ride here. 6th of October. Let's at least increase our funding. Let's go max. Because we need more. Okay, we need another coaster. That's what we said. Let's build a coaster over here. Oh, we have the looping. Yes. Oh, lovely. Stingray. We absolutely want and need Stingray here. Now, Stingray is another one that. No scenery, please. I don't think works super well. Okay, what's the problem here? What is the problem here? Okay. Now we're gonna do it without the scenery. I want to build it out like here. There we go! Now, how close can... Okay, we can put it like this. That'll do. requires 4,000 to build. Fair enough. Can I take more loan? How much loan do I get on this park? I'm at 15. Okay. 4. That's fine, it's fine. See that? Can we do this? Yes. Yes. Sting. For Stingray, yeah, let's get to our regular color scheme. The Ferris wheel broke down. That's no fun. Test, please. Oh, that's right. I think I want this to be a little bit taller, don't I? Because it has a tendency to fly off if you're not careful. Dinghy slide. Oh, that's actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we want a nice long line for that. And here, we're just getting back to this pad. Oh my god, we're already at low money again. Merry-go-round 1 has broken down. How close does this get to the top? Oh, it's fine. Might be a little bit worse with riders on it, but it's fine. There, it's connected. And you are going to be our moneymaker. High, medium, low, yes. I'm going to make you at 9. Open. And you are broken down. Alright, come on, handyman, we need your help. Oh, and we need, lots of these, as well as just benches everywhere, honestly. Alright, there goes Stingray with its first round of customers. We still want... Okay, so there's the dinghy slide now that we can build. Dinghy slide is available to build. We also have that other roller coaster type we can try. So Demon Drop. Alright, so let's do Demon Drop without the scenery again. 2,000 bucks. Alright, that's fine. Can we fit you... Don't think we can fit you anywhere naturally. Because the pre-mades are built with specific height requirements in mind. So we have to make our own. It's counted as a roller coaster. That's actually pretty fun. Let's do it like that. Let's build custom design here. So we want to give it space so that we can actually build entrances and exits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ought to do. Let's go to the right, actually. Far. Okay, we can't go super far with this yet. How high can we go? Actually, we can go pretty high. There we go. Oh, the water beneath it. That's right. The land goes down. Okay. Oh, our information kiosk is here. Thank you. Amount of litter. Check what your handy want to consider organizing better. I guess. Yes, I know. How do we change our views here? Hang on. Options. All right, hide rides. Instead, hide rides. Hide scenery, hide supports, hide people. Okay, down there we've got a lot of litter, which makes sense. That's where the food court is, or our beginnings of the food court, and we just don't really have a lot of handymen down there. Hey, I'm rotating. There, we've got that. Are there any other high litter areas? Not particularly. We just need more handymen. Can you go below, buddy? I don't want to drown my handyman right off the bat. There we go. Okay, while we're here, let's try to fix this footpath situation. Actually we can't. There's no easy way to go through there. We'll just have to leave it like that. Alright, let's get back to building this. Nope. This. No, we kind of need that to do this. It's only S-bends at this point. Now, shouldn't be going too fast at this point, I don't think. Stingray is in the way. That's what I figured. We'll go over one more. Oh no, I really am at the edge of the park. Okay. I misunderstood where I was. I thought I had some more room there. I do not. So then what we want to do... That's not going to work. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Okay. We'll see how that goes. So the questionable thing will be right here, I think. And maybe right there. But let's see how quickly the boat is going at this crest of the hill. Okay. Okay. Awesome. I think that works. Medium, high, medium. Sure. $5. Let's get your paths built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ought to do, I think. Open. Suspended swinging coaster. Awesome. Oh, we need to make you your proper colors, though. That's actually way too bright. I like that as it was earlier. Yeah. And now a suspended swinging coaster. Where are we going to put you? Log Flume is not getting nearly as many people as I thought. Why? Oh, they think it's a good value. Now let's increase the price a bit. And let's not... Let's wait 5 seconds, because this is not great. If they have to wait 5 seconds just to get on, that gives it a little more time for full logs. I just don't want the station to back up too much. That's the one problem. See, that one actually flipped there. Oh, because it was light and empty. Alright, whatever. We are at 566 guests, and we still have most of year 2. So that means we're actually pretty darn good. Maybe not made yet. We have not made our suspended coaster. We've not made our mini coaster. Those are the big ones. Oh, information kiosk. Heck, we need that. Now the question is where we put it. Because we are packed. Pause. Hide, ride, scenery, and support. That is where our bathroom is, if I recall correctly. All right, where is going to be our... We want the information kiosk like right at the front of the park. So honestly, what we want is to put a short something on top of the water, so then we can put the unfortunately we don't have a bunch of water scenery that we can really use. Because I would love to put the information kiosk right, like, can we put it on top of the cotton candy stall? I don't think that'll work. That's a 5, that's a 1. I want it to be, hang on. We can engineer our way around this. we put a dummy path right here, then making the information kiosk will put it right at the front of the park. There we go. And yes, we want a nice dark umbrella. Park map is $1. Umbrella, as we know, is 20. There are a lot of guests looking very sick up at those sections of the park. So it would be good to some more benches up there. There we go. To make it a bit easier. A bit cleaner. Let's get a handyman. Another one. Right here, buddy. Get to work. Thank you. Do we have any water? Panda Tiger Elephant Pirate! Oh, yes. Little entertainer there. Alright, what are we building next? Suspended cleaning poster pirate ship. Let's wait for the pirate ship. We should be able to have plenty of money to buy it. And the question is, where do we put the pirate ship? Maybe over by Stingray, maybe over by the slip and slide. Ooh, actually, we can put the pirate ship, like, right over here or so. And have... yes. That should work. That should work. Now, the one problem with these shuttle coasters, not a lot of people per hour, so that's 1440. Dingy's not doing much better. Cheesy Mice, 800. Mango Muncher. Again, about 1440. We need a people mover. Alright, we've got the pirate ship. Let's build it. Alright, we can't get it on the water over here, so we're going to rotate. Hang on. Oh, that works. Alright, so the entrance goes the long way around. Pirate ship. Again, we want this. That's fine. Oh, what if we do that? Oh, yeah, that works. 250 for the pirate ship. I think the exit's already there. So we just need to get the entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, because that's at a height of 2. Yeah. That works. I am presuming that... hang on. The wide exit is actually properly up against hang on. Hide supports. Rotate. Rotate. It looks like it's right up against the path, and that's all we needed there. So this path down here really is just like an exit path for whatever we want it to be. And maybe I should enforce that. I think I should. Hide rides, hide scenery, hide supports. So this path beneath here, as far as I can tell, does not connect to anything until Whirlpool, right? Well, no, what's this entrance? Oh, because it's attached to the upper level and it goes to the mice. Fine. Yeah, so we could, in theory, make this a lot easier on our guests by putting a no entrance sign like somewhere over here. And actually, we do need to see our scenery now because I can't tell. Like that. Okay, that's underneath. Thank you. And a no entrance. Yeah, that is not upper level, that is lower level. People shouldn't enter over here. Because that's just an exit path for everything. Alright, now, if that is an exit path for everything, let's start building our next ride. And in that case, it's either the mini or the suspended swinging. We're going to make a suspended swinging custom. I want it to go over here. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, we can get it even closer. But now 1, 2, like this. Oh, we're not going to get a very long station this way because it's going to run into that. Well, wait, will it? Let's see how far we can go. And that... Oh, it's right, because it's tall. We can't even do that. Fine. Fine. This is going to go all the way out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's fine. And I'll get the chain lift going up. We'll build something else over there. Maybe like a thrill ride that comes up. So this is now the tallest ride in the park. That might not work out. That will not work out. Fair enough. We need more money. How are we doing on money, by the way? Like, what is our balances doing? Running costs are in the 200s. Tickets are in the 4,000s. Yes, we like to see that. We like to see that. Staff and landscaping are mostly offset by food, drink, and shop sales. Research is expensive, loan interest is expensive, but we will make do. I guess they'll just offset by our ride tickets for the most part. Let's see what we're just gonna keep on building. We're gonna try to put an airtime hill in the middle of a suspended swinging coaster. Not that that will do super well, I don't think, but... Alright, that's gonna run into the way there. Here we will have... Oh, they don't have, Oh, pirate ship's in the way. That's the problem. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. That don't work. Okay, I built myself into a corner there. That's unfortunate. Let's just do this then. Big drop. We can't go under the path, unfortunately. We don't have enough clearance to do so. So we will just go over the path. Oh, can we... Wait, we're about to run into that loop, aren't we? We are... We can just barely miss it, though. We call this ride Sir Swings a lot. Okay, we can't do that. Do we have specials? S-bends. Oh, we have helices. I forgot about those. Oh, we should absolutely put a helix in here somewhere. Where do we have space for it, though? That's the question. Oh, we're running into ourselves, aren't we? We are. Okay, so... shorten that, then. Okay, we've got... Oh, the helixes are too wide for us to really do crazy stuff with them. So, that's unfortunate. I don't think we can just drop into that. Okay, we can't just drop into it, but... we can be creative. S-bands here. We got the swans. Wait, what am I trying to do with this? If I turn around... Okay, I'm gonna drop to 3, turn around, and do another drop. Right, because the difference has to be 3, not 2. I do have the space for this now, yes. I'm being weird with this. I'm being very weird with this, and this is not working the way I want it to. Not working the way I want it to. Alright, we're just gonna... boogie woogie. One little hop. Like that. That's gonna be weird. It's gonna be very weird. Well, let's see. 12 per train? No. Yes. Test it. Oh, I'm at 640 guests. I think I need 650. Oh, just 600. 600, 600. Okay, we're good. And we'll put the swans in. Probably at the opposite side from the boats. Yeah. Oh, oh, holy mackerel. That is fast. That is awful. That is going to be way too intense. Well. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that is way too intense. 3.9. Yeah. Not working on that. So we need to burn off some speed. I like the little jiggies here. I like the little jiggies, but we'll come back to that. This. Now again, we can't... Right. So we need to do a lot more burning off of speed. Let's go wide here. Yeah, let's do that. And from here... Because we didn't make it up to 21, then we hit 15 twice, and we haven't been up tall ever since. So, actually, let's do that. This, instead of doing that... Yes, let's go up to this. To an 11. Spin down. Oh, we're right above the pier right now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I dig it, I dig it. We're diving right... Okay, not enough clearance there. Ooh, we can helix down now. Helix down to the right. No. Now helix down right. Okay. Pants. In the way. Now that's going to give us some G's. We don't really want. Balloon stall. Awesome. We'll sit... Hang on. Go up to 10 again. Turn. I want to go back under that, but... I think we had it better earlier. Helix down right. Nope. No. I'm just having trouble here, y'all. I've got a lot of toys that I want to play with. Can I helix down to the left? Oh, actually, hang on, hang on, hang on. I can. Problem is, look, this 7 here and the 1 here, we can get a 4 wedged in there somehow when it's time. Okay. And we'll get back to a 9. We go wide. We can. Actually, let's helix down again. And we'll do a little pop here. Yes, now we're at our 4. We can do 8. No, we can't. Not yet. There we go. Now, we're not going to do our little jiggies like we wanted to before. But hopefully we've burned off a little bit more speed. So now we can do this. We have room for... no. We'll just, end it like that. No, let's put some brakes on, just because we can. Not block brakes, just regular brakes. 31, and then delete that. Make that like 18. There we go. Test it. Now these are actually now newer Aegis suspended swinging cars, because I think we have, yeah, several options. So hang on. 10 by 3, I think that's only 2 across. So this is giving me 30 cars, 60 riders. That's giving me 60 riders right now. Let's pay off some of this loan. Oh, I'm low on guests. I'm like too low on guests. Let's start doing ad campaign for the park. Of course, I just paid off loan stuff, so it's going to be hard to... There. Alright, we're back in. That's still a little intense. Oh, we still got too many G's. Where is it? Where is it? Did I just not identify it properly last time? Alright, we've got slight lateral G's here. Oh, that's the problem. It's the first hill. Or first drop, I should say. This is our problem. That's... okay, that's a... yikes. That makes things difficult. Here is where the problem begins. So we want to do this. Okay. Now I don't know if that's properly lining up yet or not. So we are... got a stand-up coaster coming, which is great. So it's fine, it's fine. And the top me, ooh, this is not going to work out super well, will it? So we need up to a 10. Alright, we are 1 off, and... alright, well the 1 off can be fixed. up here. Let's just do that. There. And let's see. So this gives us 30 cars, 60 people. 15 cars, also 60 people. We'll go back to this. That's 25 cars, 24, 28, 24, 27, 30. That is the best we can do. Let's try this again. Alright, let's not put as much into our money. Minimum here. We need another ride. We need another ride pronto. Swans! As I said. Okay, the swans, we will, we'll put our swans over here. Oh, oops. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things of swans. Entrance will come over here. Exit will come over here. Done with that. Just gotta increase our soft guest cap. Now this means, again, we have to bring it up. There, fine. $1.50 for the swans. Open, please. How are you? Still really streamed. 3, 3, 2. We're still getting a lot of lateral G's somewhere. Alright, let's problem shoot this. And do more ad campaign for the park. No, ad campaign for the park. 4 weeks. That's not bad yet. That's not bad yet. It's that. Yes, okay. That tells us what we need. So we need to put brakes here. Brakes. Again, we'll slow it down so that that's... Actually, you know what? No. Those, I think, are fine to do this. But let's go over here. That's where it's important to brake. 31, 18. Yeah. Test it again. In the meantime, now we can start building our paths, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, let's I like that there. We'll do that. Now you coming out over here. That's... Alright, that's better. Log flume is broken down. We need another mechanic. Please. Ooh, we are just barely above our 600 that we need for the park. Are you better now? Yes. Very high excitement now. Okay. We're gonna make this a money-making ride. Open, please. Alright, we need another ride to increase... Soft guest cap seems like it's gone up. What have we not built yet? So stand-up we haven't built, and the mini we haven't built. What's new? Oh, the balloons stall. Let's get the balloons going. Yeah. The question is, where are we going to put the balloons? Again, we want them probably pretty close to the entrance. Log flume broke down. We're sorry. We'll put the balloons, right there. Yes, nice blue balloons. $1.50 each. Open up, please. Cheesy Mice is broken down. Okay, everyone needs... We saw the roller coasters, at least. The inspections every 20 minutes, not every 30. Which probably means we do, in fact, need another mechanic. Yeah, everyone's responding to things already. We need another ride. We need another ride. We need a coaster that's not scared to be kind of a pie. So we can make another looping if we wanted to. I think we're going to make a stand-up. Is there a simple one? Red Baron. Don't include the scenery. Costs about 6,000. Alright, in this orientation, not working anywhere. Log Flume 1 still hasn't been fixed. I know. Trust me, I can see it. Alright, stand-up is not working here. Mechanic, which one of you is going to Log Flume? Boat 1 and the Swans. Oh, the Swans have been... there's nothing wrong with the Swans. They're just people that are lost. Oh, the pathfinding sucks. They made it over here and can't get back over here because this is in the way. Well, that's their own fault. Mechanic 2, that is not the Log Flume. Okay, that's the entrance. That's not the exit. Alright, fine, buddy. So you're on the lower level. No, you're not. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, what? No, stop. I don't want you. And you... No one is working properly. Alright, we're gonna drop you here. We're gonna drop every single one of you down by the merry-go-round. Because one of you will actually get to the Log Flume properly. Fixing Log Flume. There we go. Thank you. Took you long enough. Okay. We are comfortably above 600 guests now. I actually don't feel the pressure to build another ride. We've got space to do other stuff. And honestly, if we want to build up, I think the best way to build up is with another looping coaster. I don't like the stand-up, because I don't think it has a good height limit. So we're going to build another looper of our own, and it's going to be huge. Sick. Huge. Merry-go-round broke down. Oh well. Canoes are available. Oops, I didn't want to destroy. I wanted to go back. There we go. Alright. Here is our... Alright, we can't... Spend a swing coaster. Sure. Spin the right. Spin the swinging coaster in the left. Alright, 25's currently the tallest ride in the park. There we go. 33. I'm going to put the on-ride photo section too high for supports. Okay. So we can't do that. Just a massive drop. Almost going to look like it's crashing into the log flume. $33 is where we are ending that. Okay. We're low on cash, that's fine. Let's see. Okay, hang on. Okay, too tall for that. $29. Okay, that is the... can we do the... on-ride photo section here? We can. I don't want to do it there. We want to... call this the big one. Oh, I think I'm going to go over land that I don't own. Will I? Hang on. I do. Land not owned by park. That is a shame. Let's twist it a little bit. Because now I should be okay. Yeah, not on my park! I can go up one more. There we go, we did it. Well, let's finish building this other coaster. I was worried about that guest cap there. We weren't quite getting our rides built quickly enough for that to work. But we made it. Land not owned by park, of course. But we have done a very good job of just kind of building on top of ourselves. Cheesy mice in the way. cheesy mice in the way. Alright, and now we don't want to go up too far. Oh, we can. Oh, what did I just do? There I am. Not quite. There we are. So 25. We're trying to go up to a 21 now. And at this point, I think this will be good for a photo op. Yeah. We've kind of had our hits of major airtime here and here. Now that we're screaming around, we shall on-ride photo section. Do a nice little droppy drop. Let's see, so a 6 is where we want to avoid here. Or not? Yeah, that makes sense. We'll do another set. One more little airtime hill. And then we'll see about wiggling our way through and setting up a loop. Because this is our looping coaster model. And we are going to call this coaster full circuit. So it's just going to go twice around the entire park. Because yeah, we've got a 4 here and an 8 here. We can't get through there. Our ride itself is in the next area. Disgusting state the paths of your park are in. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, hang on a moment. Let's look. Hide rides, scenery, supports, and people. Where? Okay, it's kind of gross over there. That's fair. Why is it gross over there? I don't know. Don't know, but we will find out. Oh, you know what I'm realizing here? This whole path can only be reached from over here. So actually, let's take a handyman. Any one of them. Pick you up, put you right there, I think. Walking, yes. We're gonna take all of that so that you get also this little turnaround. There. That is now your zone. There are a couple of other spots with Vom, but not a lot. Now, where were we? Right here. I like seeing that. Can't do that. We can do that. Oh, that's right into the swinging coaster there. Yeah, that's just not gonna work either way. What if... Nope, gotta go up maybe one more. Ah, nope. One more. Yeah, that works. Alright, what next then? Is that gonna be too much? It might be too much. Because, remember, we were at 33 over there. We're now barely at 21. Yeah, we're going to just build this up a ways. Okay, now we're just running into that. But can we go around it? We can! Oh, that's awesome. We can't go left. We can go right, though. See, now that's cool, y'all. So what height are we? That's 18. That compares favorably with our previous hill. So I will take that. Alright, so we've got... That's not going to work. Can we go down further? We can't. Oh, geez. Fine. Oh, that's the edge of the park. That's the edge of the park. Oh, we just mirrored our... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was about to say we were just about to mirror the, log flume, which would be cool, but we're already kind of crunched in there. So we need to be one square over. So we're going to be one square over this way. And now we're on top of the log. Oh, that's right, because they are one square apart. So we were better early on. Having a little bit of fun here. We need to skedaddle, though. It's gonna be some G's there, but... Log flume is in the way. Oh, I see. Now, where were we? 18? 16. Now, we had an issue with running into the edge of the park earlier. Let's stay... Oh, we can't... We're down on money at the moment, but I'm going to try to snake through everything we have. I don't know if we want to do one more, like, partial circuit to get down to our 5 here. Could be fun. And actually, I feel like somewhere around here would have been nice to put in... Actually... Let's do that. I'm gonna delete some things here. We're going to come down here and break for a moment as I put in some block breaks here. Actually, I don't like that. Because if we want block breaks, they should be as high up as we can make them. So, let's do a nice wide turn here. Now we can put a block break in. And then restart the ride from there. And now we're just going over log flume 1. Not the best. Alright, let's do one more block break here. Now we should be able to do this more fun. There we go. A little bit of interaction with the log flume because we can. And now we're up to 16 again. Land not owned by park. Land not owned by park. Oh. There we go. Land not owned by park. Nope, nope. Just stay where we are. And now I'm running... Okay. This is where I would love to just actually have a top-down view of this game. Because this is, shall we say, ridiculous? Because right now... How am I still on land not owned by park? There we go. Alright, we are very close to coming back to where we began. So at this point, what do I want to do? I want to do? I kind of want to get this to interact with the other looper if we can. That is a little steep on the whatever, so we're going to, yeah, let's do that. I figured that was like that. Nope. Here's where we do this again. Nope. Okay, fine. From here, we have one more little hump to 15. Drop down. Stingray's in the way. That's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Stingray, I wanted to have fun with you. Suspended swinging is in the way. Suspended swinging is in the way. Now this is going to... Let's go to the left. Because from here on out, I think I'm going to try to aim to get back to the entrance, or the ride itself. How I do that, I don't really know. Because here's that, we got to connect them somehow. Got to connect them somehow. Do a little bunny hop. Suspended swinging coaster is in the way. Stingray is in the way. This is quite difficult. Alright, from the view I'm seeing here, if we do this, Cheesy Mice is in the way. Okay, that's right, because Stingray and the Suspended Swinging Coaster were already pretty close. So how am I going to do this? There's got to be a way to build around everything here. There's got to be a way to build around everything. Because this gets me over here. Can't do that. Let's snake around. Like so. That works. Whoa, lordy, this is complicated. Let's actually go over here. How far? Okay. The dinghy slide is in the way very quickly. So I kind of need to build up. Okay. There's a 9. Okay, let's not go all the way down. Let's just go down to our 9. And my own looping roller coaster's in the way. So actually going down to 8 helps me, but then I need to go quickly up to a 9 to get up here. Oh wait, I can go over. I can go this. We S-bend to the right. Put some more block brakes in. And this down to the 8. Regular brakes. And just straight track. Brakes, block brakes. Okay. We have station, lift 1, lift 2, and 2 sections of block brakes. We can put an entry. Okay, well, we're gonna put the exit over there. 7 7-car trains. That is insane. Seems like a block section mode. Alright, let's test. Not be used directly after each other. Okay, fine. Which means this. Like that. Now where's the other section of block breaks? Right here. Here. Delete. Straight, like that. We might want to do 6 train operations. Yeah, we might want 6 train operations. Yep, we got a problem, we got a problem. Someone's going backwards. They didn't have enough speed. From what point now? Okay, hang on, hang on. 5 trains. Let's just do 4. Okay, so this one might be the problem. Because that goes down around this to here. So this is the train we want to watch. Train 3. Yeah, that is just crawling. It needs a boost for certain. Yeah. We don't want a train start. Okay, for testing, we're going to test on 2 trains. Because that's, okay, yeah, because it's backloading where everything is. So we're going to test on 2. Because I think if you had riders going here, it might work better. But we need more speed. I guess what we could do is change this so that it's higher, and this comes down more. Actually, that'll probably be easier. Probably be easier than what I'm doing right now. It doesn't need much more speed, but it does need more speed. We're gonna make this thing work. Because it's right here where we need... Okay, so yeah, if we put a block break here, and then come around, so we need to get up to a 22. It's probably easier said than done, but let's see what we can do here. Oh, no, look at that. But we don't have much room to fix it. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. And the question is, 22, is that making sense? That's a 21 right there. I don't like that. Huh! Huh! No, I did the wrong thing! Okay. This. Let's not go all the way up to 22. Well, let's go higher than the 18. Let's go to a 20. Block breaks. This should be easier to make. Oh, we're so close. Actually, that should be easy to fix. Just a nice little this to that. Okay. That should be easier. Let's go back to 5 train operation. Test. So that train's now moving. It should be through the block soon, and then this will go. With a little bit extra speed. It's got more speed. It's not crawling now. And you're doing fine. Pictures through the... Ooh, that was close. But with people, and especially with speed going through here, it should be fine. Oh, but it's now stopped. So we're going to want 4 train operation here. Because that's clearly not going to be enough. The spacing... I don't mind if trains are stopped on the lifts. I don't want a train stopped right here. See, look, now it's gonna... He's not quite through, and he's stopped. So we're gonna go 4 train operate. Must be closed first. 4 train operation. Test it. And it might just be that I didn't time things properly. But with 4 trains, we shouldn't have trains stacking on the lifts as much, which will hopefully stop them from stacking here and right there. So once the testing goes through properly, because you know this train is going to be out of the block, out of the station, well before this even gets to this block. It shouldn't stop at all. But it did. Did I put actual brakes in there? Because it should be speeding up here. There goes this train through the loop. It's gonna be... It just crawls through this block break. And that one crawls there. I wonder if I should move this block break just a few spaces forward and shift this around. Alright, so let's see if I can do that. Alright, if we just put the block break right here instead. And immediately... Okay, we can't do that yet. There. Then... Ooh, watch. What we can do... We can even start this drop a bit sooner. Have some speed into the station. And actually, with that block break there, that gives a little oomph to the train as it moves out. I could even move this drop a square or 2 sooner to make that work better. We just want to stop trains from stopping here. Okay, here comes this. Goes through the loop. Okay, and it stopped. Because you were here. It took a while for it to get into a groove, though. I remember that. So I'll give it time. Alright, so here's this one going through and around. Kind of crawling through that loop. Coming up. Here's that one going down and around. It hits that block break. And just goes slowly. But it's through. So he slows down but doesn't stop. Which means you should get through this loop a little bit better. I wish you could control the speed to which the block breaks worked. A little bit better. Now, is he going to make it through this block break in time? I don't think so. That train's gonna stop. It does. That's just unfortunate. Now if he's going slower, he's making it through the loop as that guy's going through the photo booth. It's not gonna work out. He's not through, he's gonna stop. Yep. Now with people, things will move faster. But I just don't like the block breaks stopping people. So the question is, like, what's the timing between, like, here to here, here to here? We want each block to be shorter in time than the previous one, so that the train moves out. And we just don't have that here. I didn't space things out properly. Actually, we can fix this, I think. We can still fix this. We can move this block break, like, right up here. We come over here. Do this. Straighten out. Block break here. Then drop. Oh, but now we're in the way of ourselves. You know what? Again, we can work with this. We can work with this. We just do a little zoop-za, land not on that part. We are too far out. If we do this, we would need an S-bend. Wait, no we don't. Oh, okay. Not as exciting, but something we can work with. Once again, let's test. So we want this to clear before... Okay, so now we're going here. Drops into the station. Now that will cause things to go boom if we don't put actual brakes there. But, okay, we've got that going through the loop as the guy was going through the photo booth. So we're a little... Okay, see? He's now clear. He's completely clear. So that works out well. No one's stopping on the lifts yet. I think we might have solved that. Okay. Through the loop, well before the guy is at the photo booth. He's actually completely through that block break when the photo goes off. Now, if we actually try to run 5, is that pushing it? So he's in that block break before the guy's at the top. Okay. He had to stop at the top of the hill. So we're not quite at the spot we want to be. But stopping at the top of the hill is better than stopping in the middle of the ride. Okay. Through the photo, even before the loop. So we're a little oddly spaced. Can we get through the block break? We do, and okay. I'm okay with this. We still don't have the full test results in. That's interesting. Let's build path. Why are you like that? There we go. One. Okay, how are we going to get around? We've got 5s and 3s here, so that's not going to work out super well for us. Actually, everything's really tight in here, isn't it? Yeah. I think we're gonna have to go all the way over there. That should work at least. But you for this. Oh, the exit's too close to the edge of the park. We need to rebuild the exit. Intensity extreme. All of the fixing that we did, and the intensity is extreme. Where is the worst of the lateral Gs? And can we fix it? Alright, so you're now going back into the station. I do want to fix this as well. We can put brakes in front of the station itself. And honestly, since we have block sections, the station being this long is actually a real detriment. Alright, let's see where your awful lateral Gs are. And these we're looking for are almost a 3. So it's actually not even that bad. So yeah, we can do a little bit more with the back end here. But here's our train. And we drop. We go up. That's not great, but I wouldn't... Okay, I mean, it might be one of those that's a problem. So here we are. We're going through the loop. I mean, yeah, it is something over here. Oh, these, yes, that makes sense. That would make sense. It's not being great. But we kind of can't Okay, I can move that around slightly, I think. Because now we're going through the loop. Yeah, so that's the worst. We can modify that a little bit to lower some of those. And then we can fix this up. Okay. So first, the exit. The exit needs to move. I'm gonna put it over here. And honestly, yeah, now that we have stuff figured out, we do not need all of that. Dinny slide is in the way. Alright, and we'll put one more block break here, and then just a regular track piece. And the other thing we wanted to fix was over here, yes. So we can do go up one more, and then do our swervies. We can do a 5 train, I think. Yes, now it's test. So he goes, he'll go, and then he'll go. Oh, that block break didn't stop in the station there. Interesting. Which means people are liable to stop there until it goes through. Okay, well, interesting. I was not anticipating that happening. Do the photo well before the loop. But through that break before we hit that one, so we're not stopped, and hasn't even reached the top of the lift yet. Now, we are stacked in the station, but he's going. Alright, we've got someone about to go through the loop. Okay, awesome. Well before the photo. And yes, that's clear, so he moves. That's super clear. And he's going to move off of that point for this to go in a moment. Yep. Now I think they're going to hit the photo well before the loop here. But we've seen... At the same time, okay. We should still be pretty good. Close. Okay, we're good. And he's going to clear in a moment to let that guy go through. Now, if they don't fill the trains quickly enough, we might start stacking again. And we're still extreme, but it's not as extreme as it was before. So you know what? We're going to run with it at this point. We need to just get this guy running. Stingray is in the way. There we go. We're connected. And you're intense. We'll make you 7. I was not counting ride time. 229, so we want like a... There's no... Well, we're gonna minimum. We're gonna max, though. I think at like 40 seconds. We don't want things to stack. Because how long does it take for... Where's train 1? Yeah, the question will be, how long does it take for it to go up this lift? 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. Well, I should just track this. Does this, it clears the block right around the 40-second mark. Okay, actually, so we, I had it clocked pretty well earlier. Not many people are riding it, but that's okay. The thing is, we don't... Okay, see, those close well before that happens. That's not what I want. We'll give it 50. Just because we can. So once again, I have made a coaster that doesn't quite... My last coaster of the run does not quite, has problems with it, I should say. Oh wow, but look at all the money we've been making. While we've been working on the coaster, it just, the rest of our park was making us money. And actually, with the ride time issue on this thing, maybe I don't want as long of a queue line. And I've gone well over time for my stream now, haven't I? I'm well over time, especially considering I started late. But you know what? Maybe because I started late, it's okay to have ended late. I had fun with Roller Coaster Tycoon. I hope anyone watching this on the VOD has fun as well. This is where we're going to end this one off, I think. We spent a whole year trying to troubleshoot this one coaster. And we're just going to call it Trouble. We got to paint it. Gotta paint it. The cars are good. Let's do... yes. And... there, that works. That's Trouble. And you know, it's not making a lot of people ride it, but we're getting good profit on it somehow. So, yeah. We'll leave it there. We'll save. And that's it for tonight, I think. Hope y'all enjoyed again. If you're watching on the VOD, now's the time to do all the fun YouTube stuff. Hit like if you like the video, ring the bell and subscribe if you want to see more like this. There's a link down in the description to my Ko-fi page if you ever want to support me. Like, it's helping me get more fun games. It's always appreciated. And with that, I will see y'all later. Bye!